Hey geeks, it's Andrea, and I'm here with Josh, and we are the Geeky Gaming Crew. Today we are counting down some of our favorite games that we would love to see get a new console HD re-release. From classic RPGs to Japan's finest, let's count them down.
10. Final Fantasy VIII. Starting out our list is a Final Fantasy game that is tied for number 1 in my favorite Final Fantasy games. Yeah, I get it, the gunblade makes no sense, blah blah blah, no one really cares. It's fun as hell. Now I know there's a re-rendered version for Steam, so technically there has been a re-release created. That's why it's number 10 on the list and not higher. But with Final Fantasy VII getting this amazing new remake, it brings a desire to have the same done for VIII.
9.
Conkers Bad Fur Day. Conkers BFD is so goofy and so fun. Who doesn't want to fight that giant poop boss in HD? I mean, come on. Conkers Bad Fur Day was a bit more adult than a lot of us realized when we were little kids, so being able to re-experience it through our adult eyes sounds like one great night.
8. Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines. If you love RPGs, you will more than likely love this game. Vampire the Masquerade has a loyal fan base and definitely deserves to be remade. The only problem with the original game was the amount of game breaking and graphical bugs that it had for some computers. Any issues aside though, it is a great game once you get into it. A remake would be amazing.
7. Legend of Dragoon.
Talk about amazing RPGs with loyal fan followings. I played Legend of Dragoon many years after it came out, once the graphics were no longer, I guess, relevant, and I couldn't stop playing. It was unbelievably fun. An HD re-release of the game would be a lot of work and incredibly expensive because of how much content there is in the game. But hey, it would be loved.
6. Clock Tower 3. Chances are, if you aren't already a fan of the Clock Tower series, you've never heard of the game. You play as a 14-year-old girl, so you have no real ability to fight. This adds a level of fear and anxiety to the game that kept me entertained for hours. In a time where horror games are more popular than ever, a re-release of Clock Tower 3 would fall right into place.
5. Blood Will Tell.
I must keep the wrong friends because I have yet to meet another person that has played this game. In Blood Will Tell, most of your body has been taken by fiends, so you spend the game regaining access to your body parts. I don't want to go into too much detail about this because I don't want to spoil anything, but frick, this game is good! A current console release would definitely blow many Blood Will Tell versions away.
4. Ark the Lad, Twilight of the Spirits. Andrea made me play this recently and I absolutely loved it. The fighting style is extremely enjoyable and the story is solid. Ark the Lad is actually a series of games, but we've only played Twilight of the Spirits. I think it's probably safe to bet the other games are also great. If you haven't played it, figure out a way to play it. Or convince Sony to give us a nice PS4 re-release. Yeah, that sounds better. Do that.
3. Dark Cloud 1 and 2.
I just want to start by saying I freaking love the Dark Cloud games. If I had to pick a favorite, it would have to be 2, but they are both great. There's so much to collect and create in these games that you never want to turn them off. If I had my way, they would release HD remakes of both 1 and 2, and then give us a sexy new third. Oh, please let that happen. Oh, please let that happen. I cannot express how much I love Dark Cloud. It feels like it was made just for me.
2. Eternal Darkness. By far the scariest game for GameCube. The insanity effects in Eternal Darkness make some newer horror games feel like they're just missing something after playing this. A little audio of heavy breathing and a bit of blurry camera work just isn't enough to do it for me after experiencing Eternal Darkness. I don't want to spoil anything for you because that would be the wrong thing to do, but wow, you will love it. An HD version would probably blow out minds. They attempted to make a sequel for Eternal Darkness on Kickstarter a couple of times, but it just hasn't worked out. Also, there have been rumors for a while now of HD re-releases and a Nintendo-funded sequel, but until we finally get an official confirmation and a trailer, we'll just have to continue to be left wanting.
1. Shin Megami Tensei Devil Summoner.
You know how sometimes you love something so much that you just can't find the words for that love? That's how I feel about this game. If you love playing games where you collect creatures to fight alongside you, then you really need to check out this game. Before people make Pokemon comments, just don't. It's completely different. There really is no way to compare the games. That point aside, there's just something about this game that I just haven't been able to find anywhere else. The fighting style in Devil Summoner is more enjoyable than a lot of similarly styled games, but what really does it for me is the collecting and merging of your summons. Also, who doesn't want an adorable little imp following them?
Alright, so that's going to do it for this video, guys. There are a lot of games that didn't make it to the list this time around, so make sure to share your favorites in the comments below. If you want more countdown videos, be sure to subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to follow us on Twitter for more information on our upcoming videos.
Alright, have a good one.
See you guys.